The Game.
Tierney, as you heard there, Brandon Santiago's got the next 4 minutes with Dave Razzano.
Bay Area, what's going on? It's your boy Brandon Santiago live here at Pedro's Cantina, and I'm on 95.7 The Game. Happy March Madness, everybody. Speaking about college basketball, the Raiders are making more backdoor cuts than the Princeton offense. I'm going to tell you who the next Raider player is to get the axe. But first, we have NFL Super Scout Mr. Dave Razzano. Dave, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, Brandon. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on. I want to get right into it, Dave. So the Washington Redskins made a blockbuster deal. They traded away a lot of draft picks for that number 2 overall draft pick. They're thinking it's going to be RG3. If you're the Colts GM right now, who are you taking? Andrew Luck or RG3?
Well, the Colts are obviously going to take Andrew Luck, and the Redskins are going to take RG3, which is going to be a boon for the Washington, D.C. area. They're both franchise quarterbacks, and that's just going to be so much excitement for these fan bases of both squads.
You know what, I tend to agree. I think most people agree that Andrew Luck is the most NFL ready. But who's going to be a better quarterback in 5 years? In 5 years, who are we going to say made the right choice, the Redskins or the Colts?
Well, I'm a big Andrew Luck fan. Those guys don't come around very often. They're both dynamic. I take Andrew Luck because of, the intangibles. They both have great intangibles. He's a little bigger, a little stronger, a little more durable. So, they're both franchise-type guys, but I'd go with Luck.
All right, Dave, I don't remember the last time I saw a black quarterback and a white quarterback come out at the same time rated equally as high. Do you think race plays a part in who the Colts take number 1 overall?
I don't think so. I think they're fortunate to get Andrew Luck on a year that Manning gets hurt. They're sitting there with the number 1 pick, and this freak from Stanford's coming out. So no, it doesn't play a race at all. He's a dynamic talent, and they both are. But no, race doesn't come into effect at all.
So there's no image the Colts are going after?
Not at all. They're going after the best player, the guy they deem can lead them to the promised land.
Dave Razzano, NFL Super Scout, talking a little football right now. All right, speaking about the 49ers, Harbaugh made Alex Smith look good. Do you think Harbaugh's success with the Niners raises any questions about Andrew Luck, considering he did kind of tail off a little bit without Harbaugh at the helm?
I don't think so. I think Andrew Luck will succeed wherever he goes, and I think Harbaugh did well with Alex Smith, but, Colin Kaepernick could do well with Jim Harbaugh. Harbaugh's an outstanding coach, so whoever's playing quarterback for Jim Harbaugh is going to be very productive.
All right, sticking to Bay Area teams, the Raiders are usually the team signing big names with questionable talent, but the Niners go out and sign Randy Moss. Is that a good move or not?
I don't think so. I think it kind of goes away from the gold standard player the 49ers have talked about. So to bring in Randy Moss and then this Parrish Koch from the Broncos, those are both guys that are a little suspect in the character department, so I was a little surprised at that.
All right, Dave, I got a feeling this might be a precursor to another move. Do you think the Niners have something up their sleeve?
They don't. The Niners have a plan, and they always look at the second, third-tier guys. So there's other guys they're going to sign, they're considering, but it won't be the big splash types.
All right, give it to me straight. Is Peyton Manning coming to the Niners?
No. Peyton Manning will either go to the Tennessee Titans or Miami.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
With the Niners? No, I don't think. No chance at all. He would steal the show from Harbaugh.
Got it. Moving across the bay, the Raiders are cutting players left and right, but they got to have 53 men to take the field. Who do you think the Raiders are going after? Maybe a couple of mid-level exceptions?
Yeah, they'll get mid-level guys, but also look, they don't have a draft pick, I think, until the 5th round. So they're going to go after this, like I said, the second, third-tier free agents, not big-name guys, people that you've never even heard of, but are productive, role player, serviceable starters.
What's their biggest need?
The biggest need right now, I think, is secondary people.
All right. If you were the GM, would you trade Run DMC, Darren McFadden for any draft picks?
Certainly. I mean, he's had some durability issues, and they have Michael Bush. So no, you'd have to look at that. If you can get a high enough pick and a good enough price for him, you'd have to consider trading him, sure.
All right, we do have a small sample size, but we kind of can get an idea of where this regime is headed. Do you think the Oakland regime is headed in the right direction?
Well, there's no question about it. Raider fans ought to be ecstatic. They have a great leader in charge, and Reggie McKenzie coming from the Packers, and he has a great plan.
All right, I'm going to get you out of here with this last question. If you're eating dinner, what are you eating, chicken or beef?
I'm eating shrimp.
Perfect, man. I'm a seafood guy myself. All right, coming up in about 10 minutes, who's the next player to get chopped off the block for the Oakland Raiders? This is Brandon Santiago, 95.7 The Game.